I'm delighted to be joined by Mark Enright. How are things, Mark?
Good, Davey, thanks, good.
Good, Mark. I spoke with your agent a few weeks ago, Gary Cribben, and he's working hard now for you for National Hunt and for the flat now. You've switched to both codes and things are going well for you.
Yeah, we're tipping away. Obviously, it's very hard to get rides in both codes, but especially jumps at the minute. You know, I missed most of this season already with injury, and just trying to pick up the pieces now, and it's just very hard to get back on some of those horses and get back in with trainers again, you know, but I'm working hard and doing what I can, so we'll keep tipping away.
Your weight's very good, you're light, so that gives you this opportunity to ride under both codes.
Yeah, I done 9 stone here tonight, and done 812 last week. 812 was a little bit of a push. 9 stone is no problem, so my weight has always been an advantage to me, I suppose. Over jumps with the 910s with the light weights, and you know, I just in the last year or so I just found myself lighter than ever, and I just said, when I'm this light, why not give the flat a go and make hay while the sun shines.
You've done really well with Gordon Elliott over the last couple of years, plenty of opportunities from there with having so many horses, I suppose, in the yard. Gordon does, so you're still going into Gordon's, but you're spreading yourself around. And are you just kind of keeping up your options open, I suppose, and just take rides for wherever they come from?
That's it. I'm kind of always available. I'm available to ride work for anyone, and I'm going in and out of as many different places as I can.
What yards would you be going into now?
I'm a morning or 2 weeks, and a week in Gordon's, 2 mornings on the Curragh for Aidan Howard, and you pick up different bits and pieces in the Curragh. Do plenty for Sneezy Foster. I was down with Henry de Bromhead before Christmas, and going back down there in the next couple of weeks, and just spreading myself out wherever I can, really, wherever I can get my foot in the door.
And you've netted a couple of winners up here over the winter in Dundalk, which has been good.
Yeah, I had 2 winners up here but just before Christmas, so it was great. And you know, they have those less than 10 winner and less than 15 winner races up here for lads that haven't ridden 10 or 15 winners in the last 12 months or something, you know, so they're a big help. And you know, it's just with the weight being so good, it's a nice place to get opportunities.
And with your background, you started out on the flat, so you're well used to being riding in these shorter distance races anyway.
Yeah, I was started off with Tommy Stack. I was apprenticed to Tommy Stack, and I think I rode and then moved to Desi's, and I think I rode 12 or 13 winners as an apprentice, and obviously the 2 now just before Christmas. So it's grand. It takes a bit of adjusting to. It's not as easy as you'd think. They ride very tight and stuff, and the clock has to be a little bit sharper, but it's very enjoyable. And
do you rather one over the other, or is it just, do you just enjoy riding in general?
Probably not as much of a buzz on the flat, you know. There's nothing like an old 3 mile chase or a 3 mile handicap hurdle, you know,
or a Galway plate.
Or a Galway plate, yeah. It's great. So obviously the jumping that's where my heart is, and you know, I suppose I'm a jump jockey really, but look, wherever I can get a few quid and get a few rides, I'll take it.
Robbie Colligan, of course, is probably the highest profile who's made the switch very well. Jim Crowley done it in England a few years ago. He became champion jockey. There's no reason why you can't make a good smack at this on the flat.
Yeah,
with your weight, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and you never know what'll happen. Obviously, Robbie Colligan had Sheila Lavery behind him, and she's a great yard of horses, and if you could land something like that, it'd be ideal, you know, and maybe focus on one over the other. But look, I'm happy to keep doing both for the minute anyway, but whatever I can get in the flat, I'll go into whatever flat yards I can, as well as jumping yards, and wherever I can get a spin or 2, I'll take it.
You've had 2 rides this evening, so you're finished now?
Finished now, 2 rides this evening. Horse the Sharks earlier on, disappointed a little bit, but just ran a bit too keen, and one there for Philip Byrne. It was a little bit green, but ran okay, and it might be alright in time, so we'll keep kicking.
That's good. Listen, Mark, it's good to talk to you. Best of luck with both jump and flat, and I'm sure you'll ride plenty of winners throughout the year.
Please God, thanks a million, Davey.